Disclaimer, this channel is only for people who enjoy travelling and exploring. If you have a problem with it, then skip the video, however, you'll regret it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Morocco. Let me show you around.
I'll be showing you guys all the attractions here you can do, especially in the city.
Marrakech is the fourth largest city here, and it's one of the four imperial cities of Morocco. Well, the city lies west of the foothills of Atlas Mountains, various buildings constructed in red sandstone. The city earned the nickname the Red City or Orch City. Marrakech grew rapidly and established itself as a cultural, religious and trading centre of Maghreb region. So, let's start exploring with
The tombs. It's going to cost you around 100 dinars or whatever the currency is to get in. It is around £8 and other currencies are going to attach it to the side. It is just the tombs. I think it is quite expensive for that, especially for foreigners, because if you're local you only have to pay 30.
Historic royal necropolis. The members of Monarch's monarchy continue to be buried here. The necropolis contains well over 100 graves of various importance, the most notable being within the chambers of 12 columns. The one in the middle belonging to Ahmed al-Mansur, the one on the right belonging to Sultan Moulay Zindan, and the one to the left belonging to Sultan Muhammad al-Sheikh al-Sagir. The most powerful and wealthy of Saadain sultans were let to rest here.
So my first impression of this place, 100 not worth. Trip, it should be way cheaper. It doesn't offer you too much inside. I think maybe if it was around 50 for tourists, then maybe I would recommend it. However, for 100, it is way overpriced for what you get inside. It is a beautiful looking tombs, marble floors and walls. However, you can get the same experience by just looking at pictures of it. Not worth it, and I'm pretty sure the other destinations can offer you similar or if not better views. So let's move on to the next one. So the palace cost 100 dinars as well. What does that mean? Well, that shows me that most of the attractions here are going to cost me around all the 100 to get in, and it looks like that's the normal price for the tourists here. That means I'm going to have to be a bit more strategic which attractions I go to, because I don't want to be spending £8 to get into every attraction that I see. So I'm just going to add up slowly, and I'm going to go broke on this holiday. And something I want to point out is the workers behind me. For one reason, there's no harnesses. And imagine having that kind of construction being done in Europe. There's no way any construction site would allow the workers work on heights, putting scaffolding without harnesses. That looks like these people got harnesses. That's way higher. I recommend just skipping the tomb, coming here for exploration of this place. You get storks as well here, which is surprising. And there's quite a few of them.
Something that I didn't know is that Morocco is a well-known wintering ground for white storks, the large concentration often seen in the cities like Marrakech. These birds, known locally as Badi, are commonly observed nesting on rooftops and flying over ancient buildings. El Badi's Palace, or also known as Badi's Palace of Wonders, is also frequently translated as Incomparable Palace, as was commissioned by Sultan Ahmed al-Mansur of the Saadain dynasty. The palace was decorated with materials imported from numerous countries ranging from Italy to Mali, and was used for receptions and designed to showcase Sultan's wealth and power. However, the palace was neglected after al-Mansur's death and eventually fell into ruin with the decline of Saadain's dynasty. Its valuable materials, particularly the marble, were stripped away and reused in other buildings throughout Morocco.
Next attraction is just right behind me. However, the queue is quite long for it, and again, 100 dinar, so I'm not paying that. Especially I have to wait around another half an hour for the queue.
Let's move on towards the biggest and the cheapest attraction here, the Souks. But to get there, I will have to walk past the plaza where the Souks start. The plaza name having a strange meaning. German meaning congregation or mosque in Arabic, probably referring to a destroyed mosque on the site. Fana can mean death or execution. The straight translation would be the assembly of death, or the mosque at the end of the world. During the day, it is mainly occupied by orange juice stalls, water sellers with traditional leather water bags and brass cups, used with trained monkeys and snake charmers. As the day progresses, the entertainment and offer changes. The snake charmers depart, and later in the day, the square becomes more crowded with dancing boys, as it would be against the customs for girls to provide such entertainment. As the darkness falls, the square is filled with dozens of food stalls as the number of people on the square peaks.
Just entering the Souks, I think that's how you pronounce it, the open air market. However, just before it, there's a big plaza where they also set up shops, and I also got pulled into. Good, thank you.
Alright,
Yeah, not too bad.
have a look, maybe some my shop have nice things inside for men, for women, for kids as well.
How much? For men?
Price for you.
Price for me? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
What's for men? Sure.
For men, I
men.
have, if you, for example, if you want something short, I have, or
Yeah.
I have some Moroccan jalaba like this. This is something traditional from Morocco.
Okay.
And maybe if you think about forgot the dessert someday,
Yeah.
you can wear it some jalaba like this with the Moroccan turban
Okay.
and scarf like this.
Okay.
So this is for men.
Yeah.
I have different colors. Or for example, if you want for women, I have something nice like this one as well.
Okay. How much for men?
For men, which size you want? Is for you?
For me.
All right.
For me.
I will give you your size because this is
Because I'm-
size 3 is
Yeah.
big. I will give you just size 1.
Because I'm going desert later.
All right. And you need some hat scarf as well.
We will see.
Okay, so which color you like? Them like this.
Yeah.
You want to try?
In a minute. How much? Tell me the price first.
I will show you. Do you want hat scarf as well?
No, tell me how much.
Jalaba, this one 250, 250.
250.
Yeah, and this is the quality. It's very good quality.
How much for a hat?
Hat scarf, Harris. Which color you like? White?
Yeah, let's go with white. How much?
No problem. For 2,
For two?
good price for you. No problem.
What?
300.
300.
Yes,
250.
because it's like I want to give you this one free for you.
250? Oh, I'm not take.
Scarf. Nice people.
Thank you.
From Beersheva?
Wrocław.
Wrocław. Ah, okay. That's good. The country is Lewandowski.
Yeah.
Yes. Like this.
Yeah.
Make your hand here.
Yeah.
Your hands, thank you. Just like this normal. And check the turban, round.
Yeah.
Round. That's it. Down your hands.
Yeah.
Toi, tu cherches mon polo? Oui, mais c'est pas grave. Parce que c'est un t-shirt. Tu veux polo là, polo c'est... Il attendait le t-shirt 280.
Look the mirror.
Yeah.
You're welcome in Marrakech. We are here with my friend from Polska. Thank you. Dzień dobry.
Do widzenia.
Do widzenia.
How's goodbye in
Goodbye. مع السلامة.
Masalama?
Masalama.
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 Thank you,
Masalama.
my friend. Good.
Marrakech has the largest traditional markets in Morocco, and the image of the city is closely associated with its souks, a maze-like area full of nothing, with shops from leatherworks, blacksmiths, spices, pharmacists, foods, woodwork, clothing. You can buy anything and everything here. But what is it? A souk or bazaar is a marketplace consistent of multiple small stalls or shops. The term souk comes from Arabic and reference to marketplaces in Middle East and Northern Africa. In modern Standard Arabic, the term refers to markets in both physical sense and abstract economic sense, and the concept of free market, meaning that there's no set price here. You and the merchant decide on the price. True and real free market. In the morning, something can cost more than in the evening. For example, breakfasts. Why? Demand, my friend. However, do not be discouraged by high prices, as negotiation isn't the culture here. So don't feel overwhelmed when they state the price from the roof. You can most of the time bring the price down by half, if not by more. However, in the end, it is up to you as a buyer to determine the price of the object, and if you do not like the final price, you can just leave and go to the next store.
Have a look on the side.
I'll have a look.
Where are you from?
Poland.
Big welcome, marhaba.
Marhaba.
I give me a good plate for you. Like a chess set? Take
No problem. No jet set. Maybe
Camel?
camel. Maybe
Okay,
camel.
which one? Yalla, what you want?
How much?
Different. Which one? Ask me. Like it's in that one. Juniper wood.
How much? How much for this one?
Look, the video one. Look, come.
How much? This how much?
450. There's Bahia. There's Bahia juniper wood.
No.
Yeah.
450. No.
How much too?
What's your best price?
4, okay?
4. How much for this one?
Check it too, like which one, my friend.
No, how much? Just that one. How much?
Video?
Yeah, video.
No.
No, you know video.
From two.
No video. Okay, no video.
Big welcome. No. Like it's something, how much you pay to me for that one?
No. For too much.
No, for.
No.
To ask me. Ask me to how much, yeah. You ask me to how much. To 50 you.
250. Three. You can see again just now dropped in to the store again, same tactic. Come look, this one actually put his hand on my back again, maybe like that kind of force feel that you're being forced into a shop, and the guy didn't want to be recorded. He was happy with the photos being taken but not recorded. Why? Because he wants to keep the prices to himself, or the prices he decides on. The reason that there's actually no prices set here. Everything is up to you and the Arabic merchant to decide on. And how it works, he looks you up and down and goes, that's the price I'm going to give this person. And it's up to you as a buyer to negotiate that price with the merchant. Sorry, got a bit distracted with just walking past a metalsmith or blacksmith. Yeah, it's up to you as a buyer to negotiate the price with the merchant. Normally, and it's actually quite a good tactic. Why? Well, for them, because it's up to you to decide how much items worth paying for. They'll give you a price. Your job as a buyer is trying to bring it down. Hey. Bring the price down. So it's up to you actually to go, I actually want to pay this much, this is how much I think this is worth, which for them they're actually going to get way more from the tourists using this method. YouTube, yeah. What? What's
YouTube.
what's this?
What channel? It's with
Turner. Again, way more friendly, I think. Not trying to force you to sell, he just wants to have a chat with you sellers. Actually, I like this kind of engagement with the traders, the Arabic Arabic market. Not market. Yeah, Arabic market. I like that kind of engagement where you have to speak to them, fill their report, and negotiate the price with them. And I actually enjoy that way more than going to a big supermarket, get your pleasantries with the cashier, and leave. As here, you can actually engage with them, and one of the ways they actually get you is they speak locked off languages, basic things like hello, goodbye, how are you doing, plenty of languages. And that's again to drag you in, kind of invite you, make you feel at home, and that's how they get you to buy stuff. However, be prepared to say no, thank you, to them if you don't actually want to buy anything. However, I do actually enjoy my first experience of the market and being here. It's quite good.
And then what else?
It is quite, it can be quite tiring, I think, if I was here for longer, with those if those fucking hell, it's quite loud there, so you probably wouldn't be able to hear me. I think if you were here for longer, I think it can get a bit tiring being dragged into those shops all the time. I don't know about you, but this city, I'm not a fan of cities. However, this feels like it's actually living its own life, not that corporate business shit.